Okay, welcome everybody. This is Coach.
Hell no, man.
Welcome everybody. This is Coach Mario again from your favorite South 2009 Blue team. We are going to look at a few clips from last weekend's game versus Washington Rush, but we're also going to talk a little bit about the game we have coming up versus Crossfire. So, Washington Rush last weekend, they were playing with a 4-3-3. It was very apparent. Usually the mistakes we make of disconnecting the team because we're not moving together as a unit is what they were doing. So we were better organized than them, and that really made a huge difference. I've said this over and over since I started coaching you guys, that teams don't win because they are more talented, but because they play more organized. When you have, a talent pool that's evenly matched, and I think that we do, the organization is key. So really wins games. We really played almost a perfect game last weekend. We were very organized. I think the video from last week helped a lot. I saw a lot more overlaps and crosses. Also, the clarity on who needed to press where really came in clutch. I saw our mids helping press in our own half a lot, and that helped a lot. So the team looked really well with the low block and the mid block defending. I saw the work from forwards and wingers paying off, coming back and tracking back and helping defend. Really good call from Jackson as well, telling you guys not to press high at halftime. We didn't need to get all tired from running around. It was just unnecessary. At the end of the day, they had no game plan, right? So
if I speak, I am in big trouble.
Since we had that mid block very tight and compact, they looked a little confused and started panicking by sending long balls wide. They just kept saying wide, and sending those long balls that just really ended up in nothing. So I told you guys to stay compact in the middle and toward that center channel. And at that point, our game was just to push them wide, which really killed their attack. So let's go ahead and start by reviewing all the goals first. So their goal came because of a bad touch in the back. Let's take a look.
Bruh.
Elias was sick all week last week, so we won't give him a hard time. He's usually one of our best players on the pitch, so he gets a pass this time. The second goal came from Yoshi shooting first. And I've been saying this all along. We do not need to take that extra touch. You just need to shoot first time. It's funny because I was talking to the guys on the bench at that point, and I told them the first goal would come from Yoshi. And literally like a minute or two later, that's exactly what happened.
I am Jose Mourinho.
So our second goal came from an overlap and cross. Here it is.
Yeah, get in the box, get in the box, get in the box. Oh.
And it looked, this looked almost like a professional team, to be honest. I was very impressed by that cross, and finally the header was pure class by Eric. Reminded me of Fernando Torres in his prime at Liverpool around 2006.
I'm 34. I'm 34.
Right at halftime, I told you guys to simply hit it on target and to be ready for a rebound. Just like our last game against FME, Rush, the Rush keeper was spilling a lot of balls. So let's take a look at the third goal. So one of the things about becoming better at the game is to recognize patterns. We practice with exercises and drills, but it doesn't give you that experience to recognize patterns during the game. So that's why I'm a big fan of playing the game, just playing a lot And it is different when we scrimmage our own teammates because we already know their strengths and their weaknesses. But when you have to adjust based on a game where you don't know anybody and you don't know their game plan, you don't know their strengths and their weaknesses, that is what really makes a team special. So it helps every player improve their game IQ, and that's exactly what happened here. So we recognize the pattern of the keeper spilling the balls, and we executed. So that their goal, came in from shooting, and then keeper spilled the ball, rebound, goal. So we recognized the pattern, and it just made us adjust our execution. So we don't need to look at the fourth goal. That was a great strike from Yoshi. Again, great work simply shooting first time. But we don't need to look at it. So overall, the team was very organized, and we executed our game plan very well. So I don't have a lot more to show you from this past game, but the real test comes this Sunday when we face one team that we haven't been able to beat yet, and that is Crossfire B10A. They won our league pretty much undefeated. They had one tie, and then all the other games were wins by a lot, pretty much. So one thing I do want us to keep in mind is that they are very organized as well. So I would like us to play a bit more from the back instead of sending long balls into the forwards, because again, that just goes into nothing, and then they clear the ball or they get possession. It doesn't matter. So we need to be very tight and check in to offer support and just stay close to each other. So there has to be someone around the plate at all times to create that triangulation when we are in possession, and then the same thing when we're defending. Just a lot of pressure from all angles. So as soon as that possession is lost, I want to see everybody sprinting to get reorganized. I think that if we can defend with our low block and mid block, we will be more successful this time around playing against them. But we also need to be very, very quick in transitions. So last time we played them at their field, we lost our heads and our attitude, and our reactions to the referee calls really, really killed us. So there cannot be a repeat this time of that. Those are things we can control. And we are playing at Ingram High School this time, so not on grass, which we usually do better playing on turf. There will be a real test of endurance this time because that team is very fit. So I need you all to start just getting good sleep and eat well now so that you are in top condition by Sunday. And if things don't go our way early in the game, I want us to stay calm. Do not panic. We will continue with our game plan, and you just need to be patient, and it'll come. So just keep up that energy, and I will see you all at practice Thursday.